Do you live in a house or an apartment? Well, I have been living in a house with my family, which is located in the south of Vietnam. And I have to admit that my house is quite beautiful because of its flawless design. Which is your favorite room in your home? I would say that I'm really into the dining room. The explanation for this could be that dining room is a place which is considered as a common living space for the whole family. And at dining room, we cook delicious dishes which prepared from my mother, and in the meal times, we could share news, make plans, and the parents could give guidance for us. Would you change anything about your home? Why? If I have chance to change something in my home, I think I would enlarge my room because I want to have a spacious room to enjoy enjoy myself, because after an exhausting day I want to return home and stay in a beautiful and large room. At that time, I feel extremely lay my hair down and refill my energy. Would you like to move to different home in future? Yes, definitely. In near future, particularly in the next 2 or 3 years, I hope I would move to another house, especially an apartment which is located in the center of Ho Chi Minh City, because it helps me to be more convenient to work on a daily basis, and I could I could invite my parents to come there to live with me. How often do you take a break? Well, I think every 2 hours I usually take a break, because taking a break is quite important for me to let off steam and stay energetic after a concentration period, and I could keep my brain refill the energy. What do you usually do during a break? To be honest, during the short break period, I regularly drink some water to provide the to provide water for my body. Besides that, I also close my eyes for 1 minute in order to reduce the pressure on my eyes uh, after a working or studying period. Do you need to take a break? Honestly speaking, taking a break plays an essential part to my life, because it helps me it helps me refill my energy, and I also continued to focus on what I am doing. Do you prefer a long break or several short breaks? If I had to pick one, I would say that I'm really into taking a short breaks, because with this kind of breaks I could find it easy to continuously focus on the work or study effectively. And I think it is enough for me to relax and stay energetic. What do you think of children using mobile phones? I would say that I am not in favor of the view that children should use mobile phones because it could cause a lot of demerit. For example, children could be addicted using social media platforms like Facebook or Instagram, and definitely it could disturb children from studying. Do young and old people use phones in the same way? No, not at all. There are various distinctions between the younger and the elder when using phones, and I think the main difference is the purpose. For example, the elder have an intention to use mobile phones for contacting their relatives or their child, while the younger prefer using phone for entertainment. For example, they are really into playing video games or catching up to the news on a daily basis or chatting, yeah, or chatting with their friends. What are the difference between writing a letter and writing a text message on a cell phone? I would say that there are a lot of difference between two kind of writing form, and I think the main distinct is that the form when writing, this is when writing a letter, people have an intention to write more formal. In contrast, when texting a message on cell phone, it don't require the user to use a formal phone, a formal form. An informal form is okay because the text is just a tool for people to communicate with their friends or relatives. Do you prefer face to face conversations or conversations by phone? Well, I think if I want to pick the one, I would say that face to face conversations is my choice. In my choice, the explanation for this could be that when I have a face to face communication with others, I could grasp and have a real understanding their feelings and their emotions because I am able to see their face, hear their voice clearly. In contrast, when I communicate with people by phone, I think in some cases I could misunderstand is- their expressions. Describe a time when you couldn't use your mobile phone. Well, it's such an interesting topic today. I could like to share you about an experience of not allowing to use mobile phone during a long period. It happened when I was a senior student at my high school. And up until now, I could remember it rule vividly. At that time, my school imposed a strict restriction on using phone for all students. For this rule, the students did not allow to use their phone during the class. Having said that, when taking breaks or after classes, the students absolutely use their phone. However, the However, if the students did not obey this rule, teachers would absolutely keep their phone during the entire rest of the day. And to be honest, I am extremely in favor of this rule because it was considered as a fantastic method to force students to pay more attention on their studying. And definitely, this rule could help students get a result with help students passed the result with flying colors, and it was the great way for shaping a good habit on students. And I hope that my school could keep their rule for a long time to keep the bad habit.